passion, a love that's never failing. Let mercy fall on me. Everyone needs forgiveness, the kindness of the Savior, the hope of nations. Savior.
This is Chariot.
Hello, yamamunyi na makwaba edeba Chariot TV eso jumedie action time yedeba mu nchen kwesi ada enwumre bia nonsia empe mu na 6:30 yeda masese magebre na enede nso mo ne yen eba besua ade jumedie a yedi no yen topic no yato ni din how to prepare the youth for leadership in the church. How to prepare the youth for leadership in the church. It shall say almost 3 weeks ago. Na yesempa Kenny Richard Donko ana tembia no boy na o pensen eye ensem ni mu edemaye. Last week yaba besua ehun some qualities of a leader ewo Nyankopon asafo nim. This week nso yebe hwese yebetimi atwa so ne abo bibia etofa. Asempa Kenny Richard Donko wo hono ma memo adwo enede.
Yeah, obedient.
Na ene dia say oko abrofo line. Bibia boko de.
Nyame adom na nso e.
Ye de Nyankopon ase me nso me ho ye pa. Last week o de yen efa qualities of a leader in the Lord's church. Opo bo ni maybe so edema yen ema ye kwa be hu say even po Oma ba asafo na so mu fi ba bi foforo aba be join asafo no ehu hia na se hu be hia be ma eni anim omo sa asafo no mu se some person ma obi position na se leadership bia no a wo se omunya bibia e friend recommendation letter na me kai se wo share ya hwefo ebo se obema yen eye bible nyina so a edi ho adanse se Paul onya eye anase onye obi ma ne edi ne ho adanse kire asafo bi ansa na sa asafo no eje no atumu na mepese se de wo share ye bo no se obi hye bo se otimi di ne bo share so enti no ye be hye dwumadi na se de no na be hye ye dwumadi no ase obetimi ama ye bible nyina so a edi adanse kire se so obi anaso obi ba asafo mu a na so ofi ba bi foforo ebeka asafo foforo ho a wo se onya the obronika no recommendation and commendation letter efi asafo dada na ofimu no I don't know say why you ready obetimi amayensa passages no na fe no ya toa ye nkomo twetwe no eso.
Oh, okay. Ma me fa kwanya we na me nchia wahwefo anyone na brano omo hwedwumadi omo ya de o hwe views na ya na was through ye. We chere nipa ye na adwene se ye besiesie ho na daachi nyame asafo ne mu panini beda ho a yetumi aye ni ye na da bia mesi so na maka dia introduce me lesson se ne ani mu papa bia no ho e chen se obedi nyame manim akosra hema mu ise mabunu no ewo anisuade hunu bi se daachi o mbeso mo ye leaders a omoma asoro no mu de any kind.
Okay.
Ise ewiase ne ani mu ni nara atoda bia wanyina ama Nyankopon a obonsam fa mu no mu but Christo mu de ne papa no enti enwene se beboa ma asafo na tumpo. Back to question no na ye kasadi afa esuni ban a ese obi opeso ye ni ani mu ni wonya ansa na ye yi. Ti ba kwa na ye hwene sense se oye obi oye abefo na se ye ne esan ye no enche. You can be a member of the Universal Church. Mika Universal Church na unya boy so a Christo do aka abusua no. When you are learning about the church can be seen as universally or locally. But when it comes to leadership, we are talking about the local churches. Because universally, Christ is the head of the church, and there is no organizational leadership universally, the church. 18 Church of Christ, ye ni headquarters. I was as na ye ni poop biano.
Okay.
And as ye ni penina or diano no. Yeah, or cast what that Church of Christ in no. Let's say no. God designed his church universally and locally. Locally, no say there should be elders, deacons, Bible teachers, and preachers. Yeah, we say locally, my best some me some A na my baby. Me baby, you know, which me I say my some Church of Christ 100 years, but me baby church more, my be a new person over there. Locally, no, omu name me. Inti as I say, a dance bi ever. Na sa dance na yebu say e Bible mu, and I say any Bible.
Yeah.
You can call Acts chapter number 9, verse number 26.
Acts
Now,
9, verse 26.
Verse 26, yeah.
I'll say,
Uh-huh.
and when Saul had come to Jerusalem, he tried to join the disciples.
Okay.
But they were all afraid of him and did not believe that he was a disciple.
We cry no munimu no. Yentio. We cry no Martini Dinda.
Yeah.
Sir, all time churches no. I feel you my sister Maba. Mesa mini Jerusalem church beson. I feel you go for say, yeah, Jew and ye be say, oh, what time church na church. I'm not no Martini Din, all kind Bible, not the son of work, and winning no. And was a assistant. We got a nice opportunity, but still, who will mumu. I didn't see it. Was a crime.
27. But Barnabas took him and brought him to the apostles. And he declared to them how he had seen the Lord on the road, and that he had spoken to him, and how he had preached boldly at Damascus in the name of Jesus. So okay.
Any recommendation?
And no, yeah.
We've got the Ubina son is adding by you from Damascus to Jerusalem.
Wow.
And original elders, you know, apostles in name, Eddie Paul who are dancing at the trail.
It's a Hannah Adansi no if
okay. Yanko second proof. And where Barnabas one far by letter. Odi Paul who are dancing actually a different local congregation.
And Barnabas also onye ni pehunu bia keke.
Dabi. O ha baba because I onye ni pehunu bia. Sebe ye be kan name remu a menka se sta na ti but amam for me ye applications. Ye be bad name remu meaning say now we leader and I say was somewhat Damascus. If there was a local congregation there, he was a leader of that church. It will Johnny Brennan and that give phrase up biayeho. Eba Jerusalem. Eba recommended Paul Edema the church in Jerusalem.
And it's also applies not Barnabas no no di Paul what dance no. Na apostles na omo Jerusalem any Jerusalem church na nkasa na omunim Barnabas.
Martin din.
Okay.
Yes, Breno. We have because when churches and no soon be brave said yeah. It didn't even say be a winning because apostles established more congregations as they moved.
Yeah.
They knew because when they're not a muaye, I thought it'd be a safubin koya, a muaye call a sumafo, no abrano mutiasian. Now quickly, no mark back, I'll restore. And as a mark church and no money leaders now. I did that the various congregations no.
It's the name no say obi fi yefane say in some road na or call yefane say north baby na north asafo no nim in some road ni na why na omo betumi yefane say omo betumi afre edi ne ho adanse yefane say omo nim obia wo in some road a okwan ben so no mbefa ombetumi a make sure say nipa na all no or the right person for lack of
na we say a question we make us a very difficult but then modern word there mobile phones are there, websites are there to search for more information about someone. So me be say me hunu as you fear preacher e bia me go Facebook, me Google, me search here, many information, phone numbers are available. I can make a call. Na making me inquiries be and better me make it.
Okay.
My family the example. Me nim Bible, mu na misua Bible. Nti me ba America, me je me recommendation letter from a Sophia Church of Christ. Yeah, nikuta me.
Oh.
Yeah, sofono, and I say secretary no letter and number shase. Yeah, but me a contact no WhatsApp, and I say any platform. Me buy me the my church, Na assemble akope na sofono kan I say, Richard, I know you from Facebook. I've been following your preaching. I know your work in Ghana. So I don't need any recommendation letter. I've seen you as a faithful preacher. I can work with you. Let's go on. I know introduce me my church and no. Me name so me follow on Facebook. I say I have been following you on Facebook for so long. It's me bedroom church when I was wouldn't me da. Now me pa me check my friends on Facebook. So I am a friend. Miss me gram me that. And that yeah, say we be no so simple because of social media and other. It was section one there. Bia unnim obi wo directly obi nim obi wo.
That's right.
Yeah, obi me age number na ma na.
No na me pese o emphasize say the fact that unnim obi e wo congregation bi mo no nkyere say.
Obi nim obi and kyere so to me yeah, and yanko the second example in the Bible. Our 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 1. Paul can be na yintie.
2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 1.
Verse 1.
Do we begin again to commend ourselves?
Ma menkyere mu kakra. On say Paul over churches ni bebra wono na establish here. Ma men family the example nkyere say bia my adwuma was Sophia, but there will be a generation. So me tena America I chena man kufia. There will be a generation among kai bibi. Normal. Normal. Into enya dia enwa. Because say I want to aso enkokrafo anam no mu adwuma no e bia nya me betumi ato omo nsa afre omo. Ahokwo beba mu. Te beduru me bia bodon ko Richard di anye Facebook a obi nim me. Say me kra na bia me preach was Sophia some times ago.
Yeah.
There was an issue. Na ibinum nyintum say Paul woye osmani or an apostle of Christ. They were waiting for a recommendation, and now they were waiting for something that prove that Paul was really an apostle of Christ. And as he was a faithful member of the Lord's church. Omunim so a faithful member, but to seeing him as an apostle, so they were doubting. The same thing. Like say my back church A, na me war church B mu. People may doubt me. So what will make me, have a good conscience? People have a good conscience about me. It's a recommendation letter. And I say somebody verbally giving a recommendation. And the same thing happened to Paul. Or say, do we begin again to commend ourselves? Yeah, I'm say I'm a Sophia Church of Christ, so for my preaching in fear do say me say me member ya na anasa covers number.
Or do we need, as some others, epistles of commendation to you or letters of commendation to you?
Bible. Anasa mumu obin so a obesom wa ha ka wo hia adansidie krata te se bi no me nso me Paul mu hia bibi saa na ti antama o keka no.
Yeah.
Or do we need, as others, epistle simply means letters of commendation to you as others? Say they be no more edibano. Means sa na mu hia bia na no say
you are our epistle written in our heart.
Me de say me o krata bia e be di me ho adanse a madwuma mayo no eno adi me ho adanse ya momo ya ebia because an important so na ebia e be a Corinth church, the church in Corinth. The me Paul there me here we yes e di me ho adanse bi. Me na me mo example say my bet na America 20 years na me ma Ghana da na because you no mu me say ho a I can tell them say ne wa bebre ho a me san nyuma.
Yeah.
What's the point na say? Yeah, I mean here recommendation letter be abiem and na me nyuma pa bia me roye. Sana Paul make it me say recommendation letter is needed.
Okay.
Paul, am my example.
Okay.
Yes, I'm go back on piece. At the end, the
okay.
Yanko 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verse number 3. You had you. You're talking, but you had you.
And when I come, Whoever you approve by your letters, I will send to bear your gifts to Jerusalem.
Presi wa mame. Nti mato oma yi ntoboa. Yebese di because Jerusalem. Why na debako? That person should be approved by a letter, a recommendation.
Oh.
Eti titini na wo ho. Anya ade a we afi na ebeba enemre ma binum aye no. So ati aje. Eti mpo yes to ma okra na we should give you a recommendation letter. Do what I say. Yen na ya soma wo. Na a whole year relocation. Okotra baby asom. E bia won kwa na aka. And asori na wo free mu no yem nya wo kwan with any recommendation. No. Anya Bible mu.
I see.
Nti adansidie ehon ehia pa. Yeah.
Nti ubetumi efi asori a yafa ne say we I think I know there is beside there, but I just want to just put it across our hand say because we are dealing with movements of people from one congregation to the other. So let's say me wo a friend is saying a Sophia church me a elder mako asori foforo adwuma de me akọ kro foforo so enti me fi a Sophia na maba kumas mesi kumas maba enkran enti no me ba kumase no me ba nkran no me to me de me position e di me chia bankran na because na me ye elder we Sophia enti na esese chinchina chi me beka ebia ni animfo na omowo nkran asafo ni mu ana bibi saa wo ho no mu a saa substitution as saa no adwuma wo Christo ensafo ni mu ana.
Okay, me catch you say abra asafone sha ase no na ye wo iniani mufo bebreu but asori ni gina ye try Bible ma we no ye can the leadership in the church. Yeah, four main leadership. Yeah, what other leadership? We mean here. But your core Bible ma the tini din part there four Bible teacher, preacher, elders and deacons. Two of them are universal. Because the two of them are universal, you can move from one local church to the other. You can be still seen as a leader. But other two there is limited to only the local church you are in. Ufriwa u 2 million rupees. See, you mama amount for here. Me a preacher, I'm a preacher for the Lost Church universally. But I'm a preacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Me your sempakani, me kanya go kwasem. So far as a one congregation be I become a preacher of the Lost Church.
No, you are not preaching. Your preaching, is not limited by one local congregation.
That it's not. Me a Bible teacher, not church be record. Me to me a Bible teacher. And I'm starting I'm a Bible teacher of the Lost Church.
I see.
It is a call idea. They still see me as a preacher. But if they want to employ me, it is their decision. It's not about church back when you do too much. I want to hear me know. And your Bible school, na be a preacher of the Lost Church. I want to say no. But it is by a recommendation and acceptance of one local church, you become a preacher universally. And as a Bible school, I'm a preacher, Debbie. And the example is business finance, and now comments, and now banking and finance. You are not a banker. No. Until one bank institution employs you, there you become a banker. Humanity, my Bible school more knowledge in the Bible. I saw man who do knowledge in the Bible, but that does not make them preachers of the church. Copim say local church be say, oh, only a failure based on the knowledge. Ye gini tum, ye nene be ye juma. Enje ye nyama no sa abudi no pe wabe preacher of the Lost Church. Mi jai echina krana. So far as the medical first recommendation. Na echina be me say, ebia me free eya I still be seen as a preacher.
But and also not depends on the new church, their acceptance, right?
Their acceptance. Although you may be preacher, and me say I was a preacher. Me a preacher, me preach church be Jimmy to many churches be a human me preach what congregations be pray. They all know say me a preacher, but me ba America no local church na me some idea bo some 9 busumi no busumi sia. Me name there me preach and me preach before say or no so accepting me say he will work with me.
Okay.
It's no universally.
One call US also woko impose will preaching or
We don't impose that as a good leader.
No, monjimintum
Money to think now be a preacher that I don't think church be a local church be as a.
Okay.
And I don't know a universal leadership. Okay, maybe I see you as a preacher, but for a church to work with you or not, I want to be away limited, and it dependent. The decision has been left to the local church.
Okay.
But eldership, any deacons, the antissa, and in your recommendation letter, na you free equally. Me was you if you're me elder. Adame to no me post a good.
Oh, sir.
That go. And cover
oh, inti to me nka say oh na me ye elder ewe Sophia inti maba enkran dia
omofanka enkran elders no hanya adwuma chise enkran for ni sign check ehwe osuban ma ne check ansa na ombeyi wo matumi ayo ehwo na me osua ho ade na wo yen transfer leadership from one congregation to the other. And as
I'm transfer membership into
membership can be transferred, but leadership in terms of eldership and deacons cannot be transferred.
Oh, okay.
Bible principle. Because baby, I will call among her usubai, among her on New York, wa brabusu. And you, amun necessary ye, when ye would dear, you may be said to cry from so into what by a heart, as if you will be.
I see.
And the eldership and deacon is not transferable. Send me free, and therefore, maybe automatically. Yes, sir. And yes, sir. And so a leadership should be dynamic.
Okay.
A leadership should be dynamic. It should not be static. And the Church of Christ, for leaders, be very static. We are not dynamic.
Yentua qualities no eso and now cast all the ever powerful from na.
But medical crack on is a Timothy woman few qualities near the SC.
Okay.
But the American is a leadership should be dynamic, it should not be static.
Okay.
Because dynamic now, community changes. My example, I may be a leader at a Sophia Church of Christ with some ideas, knowledge, with some vision. But the moment I make two afraid Sophia, even as I make afraid Sophia crab voter, the strategies in leadership and I'm the leader of Sophia may not work in voter region.
Oh
yes.
Because voter region, so no have what their own
different people, different culture, different ideologies, different everything is different. I don't know how Church of Christ in it. Yeah, static. I said, my more example be me Obed netete me my men can say Obed tete me Kumasi me call Obed Bible School or the mami yen say we call Obed Bible School at tete me Kumasi young ones never ni answer sign again was I don't know my be glued to Obed the Obed di yen adwuma na no na be some di leadership baby ameko bia. What the point I'm making? I don't know. I'm making myself clear. My bayer Obed Chidini enti Bible school am kwan am so Obed na kire ma de enti you Obed kan ye bia no me ko ba bia no anam de nam sa eno na me mabro no me de no mu shem to say no. Don't let any book become your master, and don't let any man on earth become your master. God has given us this.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It is hardly for people to predict my leadership. Don't you predict me that? Many Obed best thing about you maybe Obed or you make catch open France when you and then your strategy and I'm doing leading me church. No, leadership should be a dynamic thing. Yes, it's saying no, but the way you are leading should be dynamic. But you must be your leader that and church a leader should have that quality in him or her. In him, baby biano. Yeah, you need to lead to suit the locality. Although we are suiting God, but the strategy is now it should be implemented based on the locality you are working in, not somebody's ideology.
Yeah.
If you baby, I'm called Bible college, you know, maybe walk kind, but if I'm called Sufiano, and yet at the start, I'm the year. But young ones never know, as a may your papa way fan, may your renowned preacher way fan, the real Casanas or me, Usius and Casa. the way or near manas or fan no bra unto kind of actually to be a customer montias here. This is a ukubiansa. Me too can free Ghana by America Museum. Leadership in America is also different ball game altogether.
I see.
But the young ones now, you have better preparation. So young ones now should have a leader should be dynamic. You are always fit to the locality where you are going to live. Now, you say, I bet you be no more. As a say, when a media, ne casa, I'm busy, Michian, ne casa. The way or any church, no son, I'm missing church, Emma, make as Subano, and my church in grow. Because look, my more example be who free as you fear quite down kwame. Just be a 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But the kind of people who are down kwame, your money was you fear.
Of course, yeah.
But my bazaar, me as you fear, you be a woman for me, pray. No, what you may afford. But you may go and lead a church. Over connect my 4 crown also. I beg my 4 also. I want my co school grade 3 crown also. Was a change and I said, yeah, as you fear for your money man, and no, and I change now, mobile what Adam Kwame, we want to be church. We are not that. Then I'm using, I don't know the music right word. Now I said, yeah, yes, start as a king kind.
Yeah.
Your leadership from king kind. Ya can say they say, yeah, Menkasa causes and more. But the way you are presenting the thing, no, differ. The way you are organizing the church, we are using the same Bible. But the way the Sophia be present, may be different, but the same word, but in a different strategy to the people in a different locality. That is how leadership should also be. Know your people and how to organize them. If you're not making a kind, I don't know, you're sticky to. As a agokrafoni be kind, as a say no. Media make to be more for say, Mabunu young ones never no. Young man, Yamiasa Mumun guide. Na yen steady.
It is not bad to have someone as your mentor. Obia o channel to say be a call Bible school be na me teacher or chairman dear no. Me pese me hwe se de osifa echechre Bible nsemu a ma fa ne se bia me mentor me nim se de ka na otwi kasemu de but bia ma fa ne se me mentor na emom no enye se de oye bia na me pese me copy no. I think that is the point you are trying to emphasize.
Oh, everybody has a mentor. I have a mentor. You have a mentor.
Yeah.
But my mentor is not my final sayer.
That's right.
That is what I'm saying. My mentor no nyese sebi odi ono no ye bia you right nti nyina me mfa nam wo mabra go ni na mu. That does not make you a unique person.
Yes, I want
you have a mentor. But to become a unique, there's something special within you. Yeah, assess what they can mentor there to lead others.
I see.
And to make you a good leader. But a leader who mimic, a leader who always follow the same path, you can never be a great leader. A leader must add something to what he or she has learned.
Okay.
That is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But I never ranting it be my best. My more example, or the my more example.
Mame.
Ebia, mame Mr. Mame Mudi, baby a Shadrach. And it's say me. And Chesson is Shadrach, he be 100% right.
Okay.
What's the point, Nazi? If you be Shadrach and was and Bonacra, and I'm a yaking kind. Now I say, me Shadrach, me mententi. Me too was me jana chicken kind, not the beer, me come Shadrach, ye nyas had. Some of them just as a leader, ye ban, ye nyas had.
Okay.
Lucky to be born, you'll be on, me the or say, a quasi, there has been a war. But at the beginning of the war, the young ones were not there. So we don't know the reason why they were fighting. So if we have grown up, we should leave that war aside and find a solution to the problem. And go on. Because we need to be able to fast and talk and buy. My example, over Ghana, we see joint service your bonnet, we see joint service in your bonnet, we see be a Bible school bonnet, we see be a Bible school in your bonnet. Okay. Omu ye ni twintwan. Ubie children's home aye bone. Ubie dear bone. On the argument in what church in America had in a. But question is, young ones nearby. And my young could not we should learn the Bible. Which one is the best? Sana me maker.
Oh,
and yes, be ado atete me say wuti square boni nti na me so mabegina ni twintwan me akra me nsu Bible no mpe and make evidences. One leadership baby I'm there fan. Me make evidence me be sua be hu say oh these are the reasons in tia kwanika say authority school cry boni no but no so mu twan and now say the mentor na ekanti no so gina kire we ya no akotu me papa we cry say wuti square boni I meant to crash. What's the point I'm making? I say, young ones I have by any I don't know. But so we make it, we can be say a bonnier. Now you are proving with what you have learned. That is a leadership. Now you will be say a beam.
I see.
That is the kind of leaders I'm basically in our Church of Christ. Because one way, we be church change. But my more example be. Marriage, divorce, and remarriage. Ghana preachers be your problem. Your problem is that we are not learning the Bible, but we have been glued to be a renowned preacher being church or marriage, divorce, and remarriage. Oh, what's the point? I say
that's what I say.
Maybe I see joint service here, Bonnie. Joint service. We say joint service here, Bonnie. On one moon, Bible no. Debbie. But so far as I said, baby, I know what's on. Near see joint service here, Bonnie. What are the reasons from the Bible to anybody to improve? That is what I mean. Push say, I didn't bonny and I bonny, and you meant to until, but because I have learned it in the Bible, that is the kind of leader I'm from the next generation going.
Wow.
Yeah, that is the dynamic of it. And the young Bible, the last ones, no.
Okay.
Yamra, so what's that Paul? Timothy. Timothy was a preacher. Next we ye elders.
Yeah.
On man qualification. But same way that be a mechanical jumadation say. Ye eldership studiano. And so interest say young ye men may be a holy hear me. There be a mecasa do with jumadieso. I have say, oh, Amunya, a friend say elders. Quality near ye men may be as in the church, you know. And I'm say bonnie.
And also you're wrong. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bonnie. I don't know. We are seeing you, mamu. What do you mean, my example? Obi a only education. You are not a professional teacher. But I know some just say, "Omunya bin so amonko fo obi a me classroom one child."
Oh, daddy. I say, yeah. Wait, my example be. Yes, say you need doctors. Ewo mining. And on says uncle fat survey a for mayor doctors and just
yeah,
that qualification.
Obi qualification. Obi class I'm saying the demand to me or you crew does not make you a doctor. Say to me a crew. To me dressing crew come. But that does not make you your friend is a doctor, a medical doctor.
No, yeah.
Idea me make can say yenya me many business just say be bia media so ani ndi mesre yesu ade ba ye hwe ejia mbo bi so na yemfa no nsi ebre my plan.
Okay,
yemko First Timothy yemko qualities of eldership no yembo bi so ni na ye leadership. Chapter 3 verse 1 go.
This is a faithful saying. If a man desires the position of a bishop, he desires a good work.
Ahana mani jehon keke. Dwuma bia ni asase so. Dwuma bia ni asase so ka asase we. Dwuma bia ni.
Good work.
Say dwuma pa. Say wo pe no nko ase wo be ye dia. O say wa pa dwuma pa. It's a good work. To us mine.
A bishop then must be blameless. The husband of one wife, temperate, sober-minded, of good behavior, hospitable, able to teach.
Last week, me can once a man, but Brenna me uncle. Once and what can have?
Hospitable.
One air hospitable. Will be a hospitable, you give it. What me, man? What me, dear Hogwarts? Where would you more down to me, near Hogwarts? Hogwarts, but no chance, dress only fee. To be an insect here, didn't be a me, near Hogwarts. Or still be a better than us or Yahoo. 1 year daddy beam.
Not given to wine. not
There be
violent.
we jump back.
Oh,
Able to teach.
able to teach. Sorry. Yeah.
Na ni o man you me sorry. Oba sorry anansesem nko an oto. O ma ne sem anansesem nko a won pa adesua. Obenya mmema bi say okọ Bible camp kra wa ye bone. Me tete sa asem mebre. Okọ Bible school wa ye bone. Oye say wa ye bone. Na won go sua ade no. Won ko lectureship bia. Ye wo check mmema bebre Church of Christ ma. Ye lectureship bi kra mu nko. Ye mainstream bi kra mu nko. How do you know how to teach? The wish you know. You should be able. One can say ultimate radio. Having been able to teach.
And teaching so and yes, the war said initially no you can't no.
And can Paul to teach Timothy there. Paul to teach Timothy there. Yeah, the way I said I don't want to tell. There is some guy say even if you are naturally born to be a leader, you need a mentor or training.
That's right.
That person should be Church of Christ member be bring plenty to you. Say yeah, preachers training, obako TB, yeah, lectureship or baby, obako anu yiye nko a and away the enya and away the enya and America for proverb. Almost when you get the meat, take the meat, and chew the meat, and throw out the bone.
That's right.
Me I'm doing more. It is sometimes no. Me what Ghana, my mom clear example be. Me call Ethiopia. My main find example in here. The dynamic in any maybe I'm go boss no. Me call Ethiopia no more one problem. The problem is that me sure Bible is oma ye ntwama.
Okay.
Say ye ni na ye ntwa 5 cities. I don't me read Bible no, any Bible because nyame ahira bi no ma chain bi no.
Yeah.
And when we are giving, it should be voluntary, like through people. You will be aba. To make quite Ethiopia. Now, omujiji a year set for monthly funeral dues. We share my Bible mission at them saying, but me make quite Ethiopia no more dream be family home baby. I'm called Bible school. My main canon from a nipping. But I'm called Bible school, no more dream be family home. Say, I didn't me bedroom and make him, and as a mitchis I don't know. Me my dynamic leadership no back pen and man wa me kwa me ntwam me kodru ya na me kwaje omufunra book ni bi ana mji bi ma me yere ana me tua no manti bia na me tua manti bia na me yere tua okoku tua ni de anu me tua me de ana me ni me pani for trans ni ye lectureship ma mfa ba bia me call Bible school no ehun ni pass wa me church David a quine of Ethiopia plans, one more mujio, Nze wa Bible school be or mujo kumase. I want to cover penina wako whole school. No ni ma dioko. Nam kofa no ba Ethiopia. So on my lectureship on for giving for 1 week. Minima ni pa minimisa a quine do mo penasem. To watch that na manfo bisa question for man on so ye kama on kano kre. On have babe say anase. To a church area and the question adano. Or making a conclusion that sika bi agigi na sorry dem ho. Esese eye nipa ni free ni pem ye ntwama. Enti se Ethiopia for kra be ye funeral welfare na se be gigi sika bi se de kobo ayi a. Ense se twa se ye nyina ye ntua se na emum bosome no so ne be gigi kra na. Ese de obi abenya bia no e dey o de ba. So akasa wie na isi na mkwaje microphone. The whole church, mama papa na gonna pano so tia akonyam. I'm quite microphone beside the whole church say Bible say abra ye nim de obu nani go so. Na abra wa church ye huni no the whole church ye dey. Yan kwaso ntena boni mu ana church member ni say so for ye heaven na ye park or enti ye ntwam. You see dynamic way.
No more can't see ntwam.
One dynamic way. Yeah, me di twam. 1 week lesson. Papa so kra an kan funeral ho asemu but was starting in kakran. And I'm saying for preacher, any Bible school awakwa, omuji ni di. Ma mfa baby ameme koye. What the point na say? Because me ameme no, omu wa adwene bi wo me ho. Abro mu ni nyina so bia. Ba pekwa me pa so eyi ade ni free ho. Who the way I lead the church?
Wow.
How do we lead church? But you must be, and I mean, me, Ebia, Mammy, Sammy, Mammy, Casadre, Ebia, made them some bombs, or come baby and a bombs, and I made them somewhere do, and I'm here do, Miss Moore, as that be. This is the time, as a young ones now,
yeah.
Your leadership, you might be some gakra. I saw the money, I don't go heaven, and you will be ideology. Oh, and they call baby, and the Church of Christ, they call from the and you'll be to meet snap baby. Or drive for 2 hours because of call Obi will be ideology and I be so try. And I get the media say I near yeno, baby, I'm free by no, I bet church and be not sa. Yeah, even a mama example. This is the kind of leadership I hear.
Wow.
Me say, was you fear me the preachers be brave by me church. Oh, bad your old and yes, I know here. No money, you will mutrim. Oh yeah, that is a leader you should. And more being predictive, saying I don't cut here. It is hardly because he is predicting you based on the vision. But on backgrounds as well, that is not how Donko is. Yeah. I behave differently because I name the kind of people I'm leading to God and how to lead them.
Okay.
And that is one. That's a new person. Yes, I'm better be true. Young Papa na be inviting say no ma tie in church bebre and then member you nko mpie training no mo nko o ya bi o be invite no ma o de we nim 18 acres na de nam sa and no de nam sa that's it before say we should be able to when you be our Sadriam and the obi na Christopher na yesu ban you are not a violent with last week man can not greedy of for money.
Yeah. Moses
as a Jethro. I catch anything. So we you leader, the any briefs come in, you know. When you be all gentle,
yeah.
On Pentocrat, not quarrelsome, not covetous, who rules his own house well. How we when ye
no, rule his own house well, no. Is it say Obia just say or what constitution be money fear for like and I said hey rule no church room.
Oh yeah, Chino and I got to be to me fear.
Okay.
Now I did be no who fear a some person said or you know my showing. That is the most important thing.
Okay.
What do you mean now or you know my class or for
oh, it's be I'm a bomb home modern was near my boss me one person's wife, temperate, sober minded, but me name ma any asafunim. Excess means me in
elder they own to me. Now church leadership can make us a young friend. Okay. You me they make us a young friend.
Elder Deacon there won't mean qualify based on these qualifications.
Qualify. And I even elder need to congrana. Others na committee can you move frame. Me ma gen kire wo ho. On the Bible anka ba me ma gen kire. Oni go dia me mechanics aye ha de. So wo groom obi a on ene yesua ho ade no. Kwese me pese me groom Obed.
Yeah.
Na me bu me mani gu niam bi so a Obed cannot fit into baby abese o wie drum. Eti ahyase na meye no se bi committee members na no. I say me gina quality we so na di yi wo mo na me groom wo. Na that you want to me abedru eldership. Na ne yire ne ma sorry. Wonye na nyi so wo ye ho adwuma de o maba. Wakoyi ni se committee member. Eti me no me leadership anam do waso be say me you as a committee member, me groom ama wasa fata eldership da chi bi. Me you bi akwa. E bia niam mienu bi na nwie pay o wabrabom. But e bia no ye ho adwuma ye nya nuru but wo yire no mama so de no ye ho adwuma sei. Yeah, young what you might visit that day. For 20 years, 15 years, we hear Church of Christ won't see Hoda. Or Master or no Munsi Muda. And I remember you leader. What kind of example are you living for them? Mean you. I will let you know. Over to me, I'll smack heaven. Men can't on heaven, over heaven. But to lead the Lord's church, I will not appoint you.
Wow.
I will not.
Anyway, what the end to
mean you. Wow. It's yeah, was sorry by the name. Ni empe mema mutumi ni omo yerenum ni na ba asori. Yen yi wo mo, the committee gra yen yi wo mo. Yen group wo mo kakra da church na nche. Ibenya elders.
Na asem we no I don't Sophia Church na meyere ekọ yemfa ne say Bomso Church. Ni nyina Church of Christ. But me somewhere Sophia, meyere somewhere Bomso. Hanum say no, I don't know, say a Sophia for person mu yi elders are. Me am a somewhere a Sophia no, do I qualify?
Unqualify. Me ma mi ground qualify. Ye ni mo yiri suban. Ese ya no yiri science ubi. Ya no ma sign bi.
Okay.
And ya that e bi ayire ono odi boni bi nti ana so no won tokwa nti na sori a wo ko hye ban ho ye nahi. E bi gra obo mpai obo ye ma appointment wa gra no ho ye nahi. Nti da bia ono akoso mba nti ma say the on te won mpai bokra. No.
It was a local church, the same local church.
Was it they should be faithful in that church, that they should be faithful. I say, having his children in submission with all reverence. I better never say, my brother has it. So I'm called Bantima Church. Now, somewhere, if you're now man or you're called Bantima Church, how do I know that they are humble people? Or we are back man who has them, and I wouldn't. I will try some members here back on. Or back on, you don't know Subine. The better church know who you is by. I brought no small Bantima. Now also somewhere Sophia.
I see, but I don't know say, oh, say I'm sorry, Cronwa, but it be about
Onim Bible mo. See, was some more baby. My question is, a better near who is Subine.
A bad demo. You.
A better near who is Subine. And they should be worshiping at the same place near who is Subine. You who is Subine, the way our bar, sorry, I would treat you no, ye besram fear, and ye beban you who said you must buy city. As a sort man who will use Subine, a ma Jumadia, the Subine to say, which meets lecture mano, which you man for. And my uncle 22 year one dance as a woman and a name. Nikunu by elder. Ye penukunu grow, I can't imagine with a agam.
It was a opinion, so no. I was saying a year so once a sorry name, Mebois.
Yes, or some kind just a year sorry. Or some Bacanian, yeah, I said there qualities.
Yeah.
But was again the on worry, and no, it's me and it's some Pacani as a leader. Only there. But me
one worry.
That's an irrebar, sorry. Or somewhere. Only now some father. So open ye pa no per soon be as a woman is some of father. Omega say be a juma weekend somra. Weekend somra. Na only now inquire or an among some of father. A what?
Yo, yeah,
but elder need the corner what a dear. See, baby, dear. That's all you don't know many now. Sorry,
that's sorry name.
Tis a young craning in our record. But so far as I'm show to me as in Quadia, that's when we will be on my son. I saw my name of my subine. As I may be a moon in that or more. You know, Musuba. Indeed, these are some of the qualities that a mabuni. Yes, you say because sir, you made the
network and take call kakra. Me pacho ye beto so ha no no now also kind of say having his children in submission.
Yeah.
You know me fan say ma wo baako me wo ba baako aha no wana nkofo the singular ne plural no omo ka and pese o church ho no ni mu ma me ntine bia me wo ba baako o wa sorry ni me wa sorry ni me qualify me ma me ebetumi ye elder and I suggest me wo mienu eko
na enye what they qualify at the keke. Na enye even biological children ko. It is a nyame ayamadom na me rent me anwa. Do I qualify an elder? Yes, but I should adopt and train them.
Tobo asama wakano I think it needs to be manwoba meaning biological child. And non chese mean to me nye elder oh nyankopon sorry. However, I was saying to me adopt it nkola na omo hyemase na me form say me ma.
Oh, they want to say
qualifies me as
very good elder. Okay. Yeah. Na ni na so wa mo example. Obi a onim me bia no onim car na me use ni Ghana. Na me use Honda Odyssey.
Honda.
Honda Odyssey family car ni bi.
Okay.
Broni bi na to be chair me Ghana.
Yeah.
Na me ka dia example ye kan say maybe I said you be ka dem di tumi ho. Na me ka dia siso say obi anim sa car na me use no. Broni no de be chair obi anim no. Or a medical doctor or more than that. But or prepare this year I'm the example or prepare for be elder T. Onward than adopt a man for mammy and son.
Oh.
One preparation I'm not going a bit more as one down come up so. Second man or a medical doctor. No, yeah, or so jam no jai. And I be a medical doctor. Or so when you sweating was that but so elder of Church of Christ. Ain't it when you say on any unit now unqualified or te Bible asinti wa adopting cramiensa American yeah all tete.
Wow.
And the preparation no.
This is real preparation.
And I make a member of the Church of Christ as one and I come so. Paul as more kind of bini akoma so. Paul say as one hot dagene. Addiction be as one hot dagene. That is the concern. And then my broom be young ones say banana say ye pisika ye previous year ni munyam sene as one when munyama ibenyama yo. You prepare even America a whole medical doctor who is this guy in America any medical doctor. Oh, what you gonna do who is that? Oh no, America medical doctor. A drum raping in North Carolina, he qualifies to be a governor. I'm telling you, Church of Christ in Minnesota saying, yes, he qualifies to be was 7 military. Well, we pose on one kind why Democrat and one of their parties or a strong person when you was Richard when I'm to I'm dreaming to become elder of the Lord's Church. Well, back down a mission work be brave. Back on. And Madame for no. And these are some of the preparation. I just say kasa you name the yeka. It been was on the makoma pronoso because
it's no say
yeah.
A year having his children so or you'll be a woman na a man also no
biological.
And biological. A bit to me adopted. Now, children also now can be say a just qualification.
Yes, it was a what's a 10 crowd will feel open. A danye back on and as you say what's a 10 like be more to do as yama. What you mean shape one life because the church now will be no. All than now will be no. Oh, but yen sem quada at the Yakobunya and coupon. And I make a mentorship training, you know. You should train yourself at home first and come and apply the same principle in the church.
I see. Okay. You do preparation now. Maybe some questions will have because there are so many questions. I may walk. It's not the one to talk. Think I'm no airco. It's the end qualification. Meaning so will be your best answer. I can't atwa.
Yeah. When I make say eldership ne deacons there. Yes, I better will give subai.
Okay.
You better will mansu subai. Aha.
Okay.
Ebehe nini na ansa na wasa afata eldership ni deacon but preacher ne de ya say fa ware sem ho ne de say wa ware won ware ye say ne de ye hwe the new Bible nyina so chenchene anchen say elders ni deacon
Bible teacher so say ni sa so wa ware ne those things. Okay. Yo you better was say expositions are the for qualifications in the New Testament. Watch that so many things. Last word. I don't know if there is still time for us to move on and talk about preparation. I can say the preparation kakra.
Okay.
And quickly. Me obebunu. I think we just have about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Qualifications of the various leaders in the church. Me person me CSC me said you can and I think you've made a very good foundation. We've set a very good foundation for us. Also, we're down for medical doctor B. Sorry no ho dadwen e wo na koma so. Even though he biologically he cannot give birth, he has still tried as much as possible to adopt children. Said the obetumi qualify ababe elder ewo nyankopon asafunim. Now, I want us to look at some of the physical preparation, personal preparations are me. Se me pese me beye me pese me di onyankopon asafo nanim in any aspect, and find say elder, deacon, Bible, whatever. Personally, no, how do I prepare myself for these roles and also for these leadership positions?
Okay, so yeah, preparation now. Said yeah, what can I? Me Bible nyina so I am tai gina pa de yama disua. The preparation bia no. Yeah, Proverbs 21:31. Can you remember?
Proverbs
21:31.
21:31.
31. Yeah.
I'll say. The horse is prepared for the day of battle. The deliverance is of the Lord.
Good. It is sebi you mpere Mano da sumina so sana bika Ghana for beka no mano da sumina so sebi mpo aboa ponko yengukuru ni baako pemfa ne nkokon yesiesie no
yeah
na ekoda no dura ye de nakọ nemum se ye kokon na ye bedi nkunuma na ye bedi ngugo de e wonyame nsam.
That's right.
Ade na ye frɛ ha yenka se usiesie ho koye leader wawie wadwuma ni na but you need a preparation before you are selected or appointed as a leader of the Lord's church.
I see. So preparation is very, very important.
And because I said, "You walk on go cry, man. When the this you go back up, person me go
Yeah.
You training no, you see no, you grooming no. The children said, "Yeah, obe communica. Our brother corner no aye deme." And son as we corner dan dura. Ya pigeon said, "Besne." Ya do kokon nyam ponko na ya do mkokon man ye.
Yeah.
Ponko ya training ya de no kokon ye.
Yeah.
And yes, soldier ni bia na ya de no kokon ye. Soldier ni ya prepare no. Oh, kwan na de ni gina kwan. Enje de yam prepare no de ni gina kwan no a udi nguguo. It is a ne Christ asafo mu bebre ye di nguguo a the young ones did not prepare themselves to fit for that position.
I see.
Preachers did not train. Many preachers have not prepared future leaders in the Lord's church. Oh yes. Well, men can't too, but no way as I make yeah. And now my Juma, me yana a Sophia quality. Yan young men, a young and crank crabby brabby preachers.
I see.
Open one example, Kotek. Nazi attack for your program be your friend or and you must almost to him, sir.
I think
a branch here, we didn't microphone your church secretary tech. I'm saying no Sophia.
Oh, okay.
Your friend Andrew Sakwa.
I see.
Oba Ethiopia, many I'm your young preacher, I'm a bass. So. And they young for be 4-5. Yeah, me be example to them say, and you answer Bible school be preachers.
She say, Oma omokon dozo.
I do want to remember you are corner, remember preaching I are corner cake. Obed, remember I are corner. I don't look at the negative side. I don't think about what people are saying. But I think about what can I do to uplift the good image of the Lord's church. That is my mentality. I'm there in a. Oh, if I do anything, I also want church not boy me. The church has really helped me. Therefore, my bones say, baby, you toast in your leadership. Dear na you be here, a dear na yero. Am I have a good leadership in the Lord's church? I should do it and prove that they can also do it. When I came here and when I go to classroom, I tell them, being a black man does not mean you are inferior. I'm a black man and I've reached this place. You, the young ones, can also go far.
That's right.
Yeah, being a black color does not mean that you are inferior. No. These are some of the things. And American in almost security. Mine is mine no chance or Ibruna no to. Oh yes. These are some of the things I'm better just say. Sometimes my young say, "Yeah, preacher." I say, "You can't say no." Okay, you walk Canadian warrior. And my example is a Qualifications and no church secretary. Me I'm telling the whole church. And we say, "Come on, body ding, no."
Yeah.
Me find take. Now I'm starting to call competitions. The grooming, And then we'll watch church, no?
So the preparation, abuano, like what
Me fan young. Oh, so what Jesus now the near Bible debate, Bible quizzes, no nyoma. Man can just more class 6 na me Bible school na. Me read Bible school ai.
Mekai say a similar thing also happened to you. Mekai in past yeah. Also so phobia now of foul at the walk and you were being trained, you were being prepared during those stages. And that's the same thing I also why other people.
Other people.
I see.
But me mention say idea about one. Maybe I'm preaching beyond so say I always want to do men's training because that is the eye of the church. Say church now a bit direct here. It depends on the leaders. Therefore you need to train more men. You need to train more men. So fail leadership who preach in ground. Oh yes. As a church now. Church and we need good leaders. So who actually.
Yeah.
Say can mama example say aboa ponkompo yen fetine preko penfa ne nkoko
David
ne mom yesiesie no mama quotation bi na yen fa moto fa next week be bie mu ye yen ko Luke chapter 14 me say ko ha de
Luke 14
I also ya me Bible nyina so ba kwa me tade preparation me kasa fa preparation next week be bie mu we dey me ni kakra bi na ne fancy
Mate
Luke 14
verse
28, but I don't know, February 26 in Mami. I don't know.
If anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife, children, brothers and sisters, yes, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower,
February 28 in Mami Natobo.
For which of you, intending to build a tower, does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it? Preparation. Wow. I see.
Oh, may a preacher, tell of Christ preacher. What prepare who ye dear? Say, who be preacher and I bet make you work money. Who be now warrior how? Who be preacher? While warrior, Yamian Fefi, it me good. Who be leader? One can't him warrior to me good. Have you sit down? Do all the cost, count that cost. And can you bear it when it happens to you as a young man?
Wow.
We seek some so that to be a leader of the church. We seek out me yes, come. Now see, now the brainy people so much sorry, man. And then I will go better not my bed cabby. Unya you are giving it out. When someone go, Nyankani we see a better when you are so anymore. Obi ahụ chere na asọfo donko, obi ahụ chere na elder, obi ahụ chere na deacon, obi ahụ chere na it is kind of obenyo, but wo no say woye niani mu papa wonya ye na ebi ko. E don't mean nya ho tam say like why you so dusted. Mami which is our word. Don't mean nya ni bebre sa wonya ya e ko. Nya me be ma na do so de but ebi be ko.
Wow. Are you willing to take into account all these things?
Then I remember example. Indeed, how a church of God leadership be brought you or media.
Fancy high ready.
Next week.
Wow, I see. Next week, Yami Adoma better so. That was a preacher donko. We are very much grateful to you. That was a baby yanko point kosoana. On show den and now on the any answer be brave nanyamia domoa yeshia say ya wakoso bibi nsem say ya de akyerɛ yɛn de ahwɛfo nyina nso ase ɔmo join yɛn wɔ YouTube ɔmo join yɛn wɔ Facebook mo nyina yɛda mo ase bebree comments ne nyina momfa engu comment section hɔ nom nyame yɛ adom a next week yɛba bɛkenkan ne nyina ɛde ama mo na yɛyi sɛ mo wɔ questions bia nso a mo betumi ɛde ato comment section ɛhɔ nom nyame yɛ adom a next week yɛba bɛtoa yɛn nkɔmmɔ twetwe no ɛso yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ anaasɛ yɛbɛtoa so ɛfi preparation, personal preparation. Sɛ meyɛ ɔbɛbu a mepɛ sɛ meyɛ ɛyɛ asafo no ɛni anim no, kwan bɛn na mɛfa so a mɛsiesie me ho ɛde atwɛn saa mmerɛ no. Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a next week yɛn nua bɛrima Richard Donk bɛsan so aboa yɛn na ɔde adesua no ɛde abrɛ yɛn. Yɛda mo nyinaa mo ase, yɛda ɔmo a wɔhwɛ yɛn nyinaa ase. Nyankopɔn yɛ adom a next week yɛbɛsan so aba mo nkyɛn bio. Yɛakra mo nyinaa.